yesterday I decided to go to Austin with my buddy TK. If you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen some pictures of my bike, this black Ninja 636 and a white Ninja 650R. That white Ninja 650R belongs to my buddy TK, who I met about, I don't know, a month ago maybe, at the last meetup here in San Antonio. Seemed like a real cool dude. He wanted to meet up the 25th of March on a Friday. We went to Mama Margie's. No one else decided to show up. I mean, it wasn't supposed to be that many. It was only supposed to be like 4 or 5 people at the most, but only 2 people showed up. Anyways, we finished eating at Mama Margie's, and we didn't know what to do. We're like, hey man, let's just go to Austin. He was like, alright, let's go. I'm always down to go have some fun in Austin. Anyways, we head over there. We have a lot of fun. We're over on 6th Street, going from bar to bar, just hanging out. Great time. It's time to go. Probably around like 1:30 or so. I think we were like, all right, let's bounce and get a long ride back. And we weren't even dressed for it either. It was really cold for riding on your bike with just like a summer jacket on. Anyways, we don't have intercom or anything like that, so I'm leading the way. I'm getting onto the freeway. I'm merging. I get into the freeway, and I'm merging. I get onto the freeway, and I don't see him anymore. The thing is, his phone was basically dead. We had no intercoms, nothing. So when I lost him right there, I was like, well, what the hell? You know, where is he? Where's this guy? So I keep driving, hoping that maybe he got stuck behind another vehicle, a slow vehicle or something, gave him time to catch up. And he never caught up. So I stopped. Stopped on the side of the highway, and I waited. I pulled out my phone, sent him a couple text messages, a phone call, and I didn't get a reply back. Alright, I had to cut my little spiel early. I was trying to get some coffee, some of those Starbucks double shots, but they were charging like $4 each, and I just, out of principle, do not want to pay that much. So I'm gonna go somewhere else. Like I was saying, my buddy TK was following me onto the highway. I was leading, and I go into the highway entrance first. And then he's right behind me. I mean, like right behind me. There's not a car in between or anything like that. He's following, and I lose him like instantly. It's like, well, where the hell did he go? I thought he got stuck behind a car while we were merging onto the highway or something, but nothing. I kept driving or riding for a couple miles, and then I stopped because I'm like, all right, well, he must be really far behind, or he must have taken an exit or something. I don't know. I just didn't know what happened. I just lost him. I pull over to the side of the highway. I'm texting him. I'm calling him. Nothing. At this point, you know, his phone was like at 4% when we left. So I figure, well, he couldn't get his phone to turn on. I'm guessing, you know, that's it. Like his phone was just dead. So I just stood there on the side of the highway for a while. I never saw him go by. I figure either he passed me up or he stopped to get gas or something. I don't know. So I had to make a choice, and I decided to keep riding. because we both knew how to get back home and everything. So I keep riding. I get home. I'm freaking shivering, freezing. I send him a couple of texts, I think, when I get home, just to make sure, hey, let me know what happened as soon as you get this, blah blah blah. And then I'm already asleep. I've been asleep for like 45 minutes. I've been asleep for like 45 minutes or so, and I get a phone call from TK, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Figure he's home. Nah, he was not home. He called me, and he's telling me that he got ran over, and I was like, what? Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm in the ER. I got ran over. It's like, when? He's like, as soon as we got onto the highway. It's like, oh my God, I didn't see anything. I felt so bad. Anyways, he was taken to the hospital. Luckily, it was real close. He said it was like super fast. He came in and out of consciousness a couple times. So basically what happened was, he was merging, following me onto the highway. And when he was actually on to the highway, this car just came out of nowhere and hit him from behind, just like straight from behind, and just sent him flying. He hit his head. He said that the bike might have landed on him. His wrist was all jacked up. He sprained his knee. He said it was like dislocated. And then he broke 3 ribs. So when he called me, of course I felt like absolute shit. And he let me know. Well, I actually asked him about his family, if the family knew. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna call him and tell him, let him know. So I told him, hey, if anything happens and they can't take care of you, then let me know. I'll go pick you up. He called back a few minutes later. He's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna need you to pick me up. So I drove back. To Austin to pick him up at the ER. And that was my night. Like, then we came back, and yeah, he was all jacked up. He still doesn't know exactly where his bike is. It's just like, man, all because somebody's probably like on their phone or not paying attention, just not being careful, driving around in their car and shit. And now he can't, of course he can't ride. He's got 3 broken ribs. He's gonna be in excruciating pain for the next few weeks. So like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen a picture of his white motorcycle, and there's like a beam of light shining on it, basically, and it was like it was like the universe letting us know what was going to happen to his bike, because his bike is they said it was still drivable. Highly doubt it, but yeah, he hasn't seen it yet. It's jacked up, man. People gotta be careful driving these big ass fucking vehicles. We're on motorcycles. You never hear of motorcycles running people over and killing. But just yesterday, coming back from Austin, the first time coming back, they shut down the entire I-35 northbound. And it must have been 4, maybe 5 vehicles that got in an accident. And I am almost certain, I would bet the house, that somebody died there. I mean, the cars were just absolutely destroyed. The freeway was completely shut down. We couldn't get on there because I had to drive right back through there after TK called me. And you had to get off of the highway and go on the streets for a little bit while you went past the incident. Anyways, people, be careful out there on those roads if you're riding. It's dangerous out here. If you're driving, put the phone down. Pay attention. My buddy TK is extremely lucky that he didn't die. Extremely lucky. But his bike's a mess. His body's a mess right now. Got 3 broken ribs and a messed up leg. All because someone decided to run him over as we were merging onto the highway. I guess I'm lucky too, because that could have been me. Because I mean, I'm telling you, I was right in front of him. And I never saw it, never heard the crash. Anyways, this video is dedicated to TK. TK, man, get better, get back on that bike soon. We'll have to go back to Austin one of these days, man. Tear it up again. Alright, y'all, that's my spiel. Good luck. Stay safe, stay alive. What the fuck? See what I mean? Yeah, let's go to Tarjay. I was thinking of just going to the Valero, but the Valero might be more expensive. I just want some coffee, and I want to pay like $3 for it, no more. Hello. And that's why I wanted to go to Target. So I was about to pay almost $9 for 2 Starbucks double shots over at the gas station, and I could easily have paid it, but on principle, I just couldn't. I just could not do it. Could not do it. So I came over to Target. Freaking $5.98, I think. With taxes, something like that. Everybody's got consumer power. And that's how I like to use mine. I'm telling that store that it is unacceptable for them to charge me like $4 for each one of those. I don't care how convenient it is, you're making a profit. If Target's making a profit, you're making a profit.